Well, hello there, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do my general conference recap and show you a little bit about how I watch general conference and then how I study the talks after general conference. So this year I took way more notes than usual because I was teaching seminary on Monday and I wanted to come up with some kind of a Jeopardy game. But what I usually do and what I'm doing with these notes is I really try to just write down those things that really stand out to me. And then I can go back later and study those things. So today I'll just tell you what stuck out to me. And if you would like to see how I study the talks, I will link a couple of talks that I have studied in the past, just so you can get an idea of how I do it. And of course, you probably would do it differently, but just to get a little bit started and a little motivation. So the first talk was Saturday morning that really stuck out to me was Elder Christofferson. And he was talking about the sealing power. And to me, I'm starting to see that perhaps when we say, I'm sealed to my spouse, that's one way we use the word sealing, like an eternal marriage kind of thing. But also, he talked about how the sealing power makes all ordinances valid on heaven and earth. And so I'm like, oh, there's more to it. And I'm really interested in this idea with the sealings. So he gave a great talk. There was so much in it. I really enjoyed it. And I'm really excited to go through and study it later and to look up the scriptures that he used and quoted there. The next talk I really enjoyed as I was driving to Air Supply, the concert. This just boom, really stood out in my mind. This was from Tamara W. Runia of the Young Women in General Presidency. And she was talking about Lehi's dream, Lehi's vision, and that is one of my all-time favorite. All these pictures here is most of them are artwork from Lehi's dream. I really connect with that and love it a lot. And she just gave me something new to think about. She talked about how Lehi in the vision, he's over at the tree and he's partaking of the fruit, and it is delicious. It is the love of God. And he's there, and he's asking his family to come. And she said, imagine that he's there, and that you're there, and you have a smile on your face, and you are loving partaking of this fruit, and you're bidding your family to come. You're not chasing after your family. You're shouting to them when they're in the darkness. You're being that example to them. And that was just some real good food for thought. I really appreciated that. And I liked the visual. So I'm going to go over that talk and go over the Lehi's vision again, because I just love that I can go over something so many times and still learn from it. And the last thing I liked, 3 things from Olive Conference. Of course, I'll study more lessons, with Relief Society and as other people talk about them. But these were the 3 that stood out to me. Was the Prophet's talk. Think Celestial. That was real cute and everything. I've seen lots of cute memes. But what stood out to me was when he was talking about our obsessions. And sometimes our obsessions become our gods. And he named a few things. And he said something like food. We need food to live. But when we obsess about food, that obsession, maybe that becomes our God. And we need to have God be our God instead. And I was like, oh, that is such, pardon the pun, food for thought. And so I want to go over that talk again and really listen to that and think about that. So those were my 3 things that I loved. So I will leave you here and tell me in the comments what were your favorite talks, because I would like to know. But okay, have a great day. I hope you find what you need from your scriptures, and I'll see you next time. Bye.